Hi, and welcome to Yarning at the Homestead. Today is August 3rd. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. I am 53 years old today. And you are here at Yarning at the Homestead. Welcome for coming back. If you are a previous viewer, thank you for coming back. If you are a new viewer, thank you for stopping and checking me out. My parrot, Fergus, is very loud this morning, so you might hear him. You might also hear my cats. They were running around chasing each other a little while ago. Craziness in this house this morning. Craziness. It's actually going to be a pretty quiet day for me, like most days, because my spouse is actually working, and then she actually started school yesterday. So she is going to go to our other house that has better Wi-Fi connectivity, and she's going to do her classes there for 4 or 5 hours. After she finishes work, she's going to do work for a couple hours, then go do that, then hopefully be home in time for dinner. Since last night she didn't get home till 9:30, I think. She did her classes first, but it was the first day of classes. Things, they didn't have her classes loaded. Can you hear me? I'm sorry. They didn't have her classes loaded, and so things happened. Anyway, so I'm here. Fergus! Fergus! So anyway, I'm here. I figured I would just do it on my birthday. I actually have two finished objects. They're small, but they're finished. And they're actually at crochet. The first one was, and I gifted it already, a plate of sushi. Can you see that? Can you see that? I made some sushi. So I think I've mentioned Casapinka before, and I belong to her group on Facebook called The Sharon Show, and her cat is called Sharon from Security, and Sharon really likes sushi. So I actually got to meet Casapinka on Friday. I'll talk about that a little bit later. And so I brought Sharon some sushi. Yes, it's sprayed with catnip. And then the second finished object, which I'm actually I love this. I might make myself one. My nephew's getting married on Saturday, and him and his girlfriend, wife, fiance, do a lot of traveling around. They also raise a lot of plants. His fiance is actually a crocheter also, but they're actually getting married in a greenhouse in August. It's gonna be freaking hot. So anyway, I made them this. Oh my goodness! Isn't it adorable? I want to make one for myself. And I'm not even a succulent cacti hugely fan. But isn't it adorable? Oh my goodness. So the pattern, actually, there's two other plants that you can make for here, an aloe verde, an aloe plant, and some other kind of red succulent plant. But I didn't think it was going to fit in there. So I just left those. But I think that's awesome. I love it. So I actually painted, I don't know if you can see it, the hearts got little sparkles on them. I painted the hearts because this was just white. So I painted the hearts with little speckles and then put their name and the date of their wedding. So hopefully they'll like it. I need to go find a glue gun today. So I own two glue guns, a pink one and a black one. We can't find them anywhere. So I gotta go buy a glue gun because this is stuffed in here with paper, and then I have to glue down the what this is attached to. See right there. There's a brown, the dirt. I gotta glue that down to the paper so it's a little bit more sturdy and steady. So I think they're awesome. I love that so much. So those are my finished objects. Yay. So what else have I been working on? Mainly two sweaters. So this is a bag I received in a swap. I'm a huge Stargate fan, and someone made me this bag for me. I don't remember her name. There's no name on it, but it was a swap I got years and years and years ago. So in this bag is my teddy bear sweater. I really apologize for Fergus. It's early here too. It's 9:30 in the morning, so there's so much stuff. Hold on. Okay. I'm using some straights. Oh my goodness, when's the last time you used straights? You didn't have to use straights, but I didn't know if I had another circular needle, so I knew I had the straights, so I'm using them. So here's the sweater. It's a 2-year-old size. I'm making the pocket now, so there'll be a pocket here. And the pocket, actually, you can create it whatever, but it is a polar bear, and I'm actually going to do a polar bear for this one. And then so I just have to finish the pocket, really. Finish up down here, and then the sleeves, and the sleeves are going to have some white contrast stripes on them too. So this will be the first of my many former students' sweaters for their babies. I got a lot of former students having babies. I'm not kidding you. I think I have. All right, so this one would be for Kristen's. I got Valerie's, McNatt's, Blanca's, Tatiani's, and Ashley had hers first. Her daughter's actually in 2nd grade this year, and I never met her or knew about her till last year, so I have to make her a little something. Yeah, sweaters. And then the only other one for my whip that I've been working on is my Radiate. Now, I ran into some trouble, and so last night I thought I had it all set. Oh, what did I just drop? Oh, I dropped my stitch marker. I had to rip it all out, what I just did last night. So I had asked, because I was having some trouble with numbers, and so I sent an email to Hohi, and her assistant answered, and I realized that the number that I kept trying to get was not the number that I was actually making. Yeah. So, but I had thought that I'd ripped it all out, the extras that I put in, and I hadn't. So when I got to this point, I have way too much yarn. I have way too many stitches. So I had done the raising the back part of it last night. So that was on this part right here, raising the back. So there's 4 rows of wrap and turns. No, there's 8 rows of wrap and turns. I have to rip those out, and then I have to rip the increase row out, and then I'm back, and then I should be all set to go from there. Do the 8 rows of wrap and turns, and then pretty much onto the body of the sweater. Pretty sure that's where I'm at. Although I haven't split for the sleeves yet. So I think that'll be my next thing, is splitting for the sleeves. I'm hoping this is fitting. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, I'm dropping stitches. I dropped my stitch marker, so I'm going to put this down. I will have, excuse me, I'm just going to grab this stitch marker so I don't forget it. Actually, I matched my stitch marker, egg yolk stitch marker from We One's Creations. This is in one of her sets, and I matched to the yellow in that. So I got to figure out where that goes, because I got to rip those all out. But since today is my birthday, I actually have to run down to the store, pick something up, see if I can go find that hot glue gun. Well, there's a Michael's. I have 2 Michael's within 2 miles of me in either direction. And then that's it. And then I'll pretty much come home, I'm going to work on my Radiate today. I want to get that down to at least the body of the sweater, so that I can I think my Radiate is probably going to be my Rhinebeck sweater. I don't plan a Rhinebeck sweater, and then figure it out, because I'm not a very fast knitter. And if I can get this sweater done, I'll be super happy with that. And then I still have this one, which I started, which is the Ruth Bader Ginsburg sweater, and it's still right there. I haven't done anything more since I cast it on for the 12 cast-ons. So, and this is going to be an olive contrast color. So I have to do that. So I have to figure out that. Oh, and then wind up some yarn. And so when I went and saw Casapika on Friday, I went and visited. So a couple weeks ago, I went to visit the 2 new yarn stores. Well, the one new yarn store in Rhode Island called Skane, And then I also visited the Mermaid's Pearl because it's only like 15 minutes down the road. And then again, I went and visited Skein and the Mermaid's Pearl because they're Casapinka's local yarn shops. And Miss Babs was doing trunk shows in both of them because Casapinka does a lot of collaborations, and a collaboration she does every year in the summer in August. It starts August 14th. There's still time to join it. It's called the Snarkometer, and it's a mystery cow. Now I never finished mine from last year. I can go get it. Yeah, I'll go get it in a minute. So I never finished mine from last year, and but they're fun. They're fun. And for me, it's a bad time of the year because it's August 14th. I start back to school the 25th. So I only really have a week. So I don't have like that 6-week span. And then I'm like super busy for several weeks. But I already have my colors for the Snarkometer. That was what the trunk show was, is you could meet with Casapinka. She would help you pick out colors. They had kits, that kind of stuff. But I already have my colors for the Snarkometer. So my colors for the Snarkometer are going to be, and I showed you this before. These two are Miss Babs. And then these are two I picked up when I went to Rhode Island the last time. So, and these are going to be the other two. I don't really have anything with blue, so I wanted to go with a blue. But I got to have that olive in there. And I also have to have Miss Babs because it's a Miss Babs collaboration. I feel bad. So the Miss Babs came from my stash. The other two bought when I was at one of the yarn stores. So of course I had to buy stuff. So I am doing a test knit for Lyrical Knits. It's not out yet. We don't have it yet. But I went to buy the yarn for it. Looks like there's a sparkle in this. I went to buy the yarn for it when... Yeah, there is. Which is cool. So it's a tee, and she actually used this color in the yoke, but I'm going to use this color as my main color. And then the yoke, I'm going to need to use this color. So these two colors. So that's how this will go. Yeah. I think this will be great because all the speckles in this will pick up all the colors in the main color. So this is Zombie Prom, right? Zombie Prom? Zombie Honeymoon. This is Zombie Honeymoon. And this is Wand Flower. And they're both yummy. No, this one's tart. They're both tart. So there's tinsel in it, which is good. But this one looks like it's got a little bit of a sparkle to it. I don't know if the tinsel is sparkling or what. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't think you guys can be able to see that. Can you see? There's like a little bit of a sparkle in this skein, which is weird. Oh, right there. You can see that sparkle right there. See it right there. So I don't think it's a sparkly skein though. It doesn't say it has stellina in it. So I don't know if the tinsel is sparkling. And so I bought that at Mermaid's Pearl, and then at Skein, I got my yarns for my love note, finally. So I already have the mohair, and it's put away. I can't pull it out right now. I already have the mohair, so this is going to be my main color. It's not as bright as it's showing on the screen or as showing on my screen. This is Miss Babs in Dark Cassiopeia. And this is on her yummy base. So I have so many sweaters on the go that there's just no way I'm going to be doing a back sweater. Yeah. So I will start that. So let me pause and go grab my the Sharon show from last year. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So it is residing in my Miss Brown's bag. It's a little dusty. I'm sorry. I've been sitting there for a while. So this is what was the MCAL last year, and it's called the Sharon Show. And it's a long rectangular shawl. So I absolutely adore my colors in this. Again, it's 4 colors, And again, I pulled from Stash, and I don't know if I have them all in here. Hold on. I have all the ball bands in here. It looks like I do. So I pulled from Stash, and the Stash is all my Sagarin Griffin or cephalopod. So cephalopod is the blue lobster. Cephalopod yarns. I don't know if cephalopod is still dying. I know the Sagarin Griffin is not dying anymore. And then this one is Katydid, which I think it's this one. And then I have frog-legged leaf beetle. And then I have smaller yellow ant. And it's more of an orange. Can't really tell. It's more of an orange there. So I absolutely really love these colors, and I really love, she introduces you to a whole bunch of new stitches and techniques that you're not used to doing, and she gives you, like, if there's going to be a hard section, she'll tell you to do the easier section. There's usually a smaller one or a larger one. So yeah, so I'm actually really happy with this, and I will continue making it. Okay, oh my goodness, and I will continue making it. I just haven't gotten back to it yet. It's a long-term project for me. But I absolutely love my colors. I love my colors. So hopefully I'm going to love those colors too. So yeah, so I have a lot of projects that are on the go, ready to go, in the go, on the no. I have so many whips, it's ridiculous. And I didn't even touch. Did I even touch any socks this week? I didn't, and they're doing a second sock week. Now, Natalie from Nitty Natty is doing a second sock week to finish up all those second socks. It's not going to happen with me because I moved on to sweaters. So this is sweater week for me. Yeah, I got to get at least that teddy bear sweater done because I'm actually meeting with a bunch of my students next Saturday for like a joint birthday party. So my birthday is today, and then I have a student from that group of kids whose birthday is also in August. And so we're doing like a joint picnic kind of thing, which is kind of cool. And I get to see a bunch of them. I haven't seen them in many years. So I'm very excited about that. So, and oh, how cool was this? I don't know how many of you saw my Instagram, but I have a student, and I was like flipping through, and I have 3 students that I know do modeling. And this ad came up on Facebook for, I don't remember which yarn company, Zen Yarn Garden. And I went, oh my God, I think that's Maddie Bell. And I sent her the picture, and I said, Maddie, is this you? And she said, yes. So one of my students is, can you see that? Modeling. She modeled for Zen Yarn Garden. Isn't that cool? So she says she actually modeled for a couple of yarn companies, and she's been waiting for the photos to come out. So she hadn't even seen them yet. And I popped it up to her. So I was like, she says she feels like a celebrity because I was posting it everywhere. And I said, I'll probably talk about it on my podcast too. She was laughing. So I'm going to get to see her. I haven't seen her in, gosh, I don't know how many years. So they were with me in 2nd and 3rd grade. So they were with me when they were turning 8 and turning 9. And they're now turning 23. And I've stayed in touch with many of them. So, but I haven't always seen them. I may have stayed in touch, but I haven't been like physically able to see them. So it'll be really nice to see some of them on the 14th. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to that. Another stitch marker. And this one fell off the teddy sweater. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to go. Did you hear my kitty cat in here a few minutes ago? We have this feral cat, Meg. It's a guy, but his name is Meg now. We thought it was a girl, mix up, whatever. Just call us the trans household. We've had a chicken change genders. We've had a person change, switch genders, go back to the gender up. How would I switch genders, but more or less become the gender that they felt that they were. And then we've had a cat. So we call ourselves the trans family, the trans household. And he is the most vocal cat. I thought Siamese cats were vocal, but this is an orange tabby. He's almost a yellow tabby. He's got yellow coloring. And he talks all the time. Like, just like, I don't know if you could hear him, but he talks to the cat. And supposedly they don't talk to each other. I don't know. They don't meow to each other. They meow to humans, but they don't meow to other cats. It's just crazy. We can hear him coming up the stairs. And whenever he's looking for people. It's just crazy. All right, so I'm going to go. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. So I am going to go and, because I'm hungry, I haven't eaten yet. It's 9:30. Oh, it's almost 10 o'clock. And I think I'm going to go to CVS. And then I think I'm going to go to Dunkin' Donuts and get myself some donuts. That's a really weird face. Some donuts and a tea. Because my tea, like we have an automatic hot water thing, it broke. Maybe I'll go to Target and pick one up. So thank you for stopping by. I hope you saw something you liked. Give me a like, give me a comment, give me a subscribe if you don't already subscribe. I'm almost, look, I have like 78 subscribers. Holy Hannah, 78. I think if I get to 100, I'll do another giveaway because, oh my goodness. And I really apologize about Fergus all day. Oh my goodness, he is so loud. He's a Timna Gray, if anybody was wondering. And we've been naming our pets lately after supernatural characters. So Fergus is actually Crowley's original name. When before Crowley was a demon, or the king of hell, he was a young Scottish lad, and his name was Fergus. So that is the name of our parrot. And we have Bella for Bella. Was it Thornton? Although I think they spelled it B-E-L-A in the series because her name was for Bella Lugosi, and our Bella is B-E-L-L-A. And although we don't love the character of Bella, we were trying to find a name that we liked for a girl. So that's Bella. And then Meg has yellow eyes, and Meg was a demon who followed the yellow-eyed demon. And Meg is like probably my favorite. She's my favorite demon character. Charlie's my favorite character. And we haven't found one for Charlie yet. We'll see. We'll see. The spouse didn't really love Charlie as a pet name. So we'll see. All right. So I'm rambling. It's my birthday. I came. It's my birthday. I earned it. I'm over 50. Yeah. All right. So I will see you next time. Take care. Bye, my friends.